The following segment is sponsored by the USANA Foundation. For years, the USANA Foundation has fed thousands of people around the world and have seen firsthand the transformation that happens when kids and families serve others. USANA Foundation Global Programs Director Michelle Benedict is here to tell us more. Michelle, welcome back to the show.
Oh, it's so good to be back.
We love having you here. You bring such a light and joy of goodness. Talk to us about what is the USANA Foundation doing to combat hunger worldwide?
Yeah, so USANA Health Sciences is a global corporation, and so of course we're focused on global relief, specifically on families who don't have any way to feed themselves, and so we're doing a lot of work on a global scale with food relief, and also here locally.
Absolutely. Okay, when you are helping fight food insecurity globally, how does serving others transform families and kids from Utah who are actually doing the service?
Yeah. So there are so many families that really want their kids to have that perspective, right? To get out of themselves and see what's going on in the world and think of themselves as a helper, right? And so this gives them an opportunity for that. These kids come and they serve and they interact with the kids that they're serving in some of these other countries, and it's just neat to see how it's not just a vacation, it's a whole experience, and that's the sort of thing that these families continue to do.
How wonderful. So how can families, kids, and businesses, teams, how can they all get involved?
Yeah. So on our local scale, we've got our USANA Kids Eat program where we pack food bags for kids on the weekends. You can come on in, pack bags. You can adopt a school and kind of get involved in a little bit deeper way. And then on a global scale, we have a vertical gardening program, our garden towers. And you can adopt one of those villages or support one of our projects, and we'll take you there. We'll take you to Guatemala or Kenya or wherever it is, and bring your family or your people and be able to get involved in that way. And we have corporations too that want to do things in the community. They really want their employees to get involved, and so they'll come in and they'll pack bags and kind of make a team building event out of it.
Which we've done, and it is the most amazing experience. Right? You talked a little bit about the garden towers, and they are just fascinating. How do they actually work as a self-sustaining food source?
Yeah, so these are vertical gardening, towers. They're about 4 feet tall, and for families who don't have any soil or don't have any land, it's very hard to be able to grow your own food.
Of course.
But because these grow up and out, you can put about 100 plants in these towers and put it right outside their front door if necessary, and they're able to take care of themselves and grow and replant. So it's very empowering. There's a lot of education that comes with it, and these families are able to take care of themselves, and sometimes they even sell the excess at the market, and it goes on and on for many years. They last about 10 years.
The smallest thing can make the biggest difference. And like I said, we've served with you before. It is a great experience. But how have you seen this impact those who come in and serve? Yeah,
so many of our families that come in regularly, you see their kids take that and start applying it into their own lives. So we have one family that comes in quite a bit, and their daughter was like, I should do something on my own. And she ended up organizing a prom dress drive at her school, gathering prom dresses that other people didn't want, and then she took them to the school that her family actually supports through us, and was able to give all these prom dresses out. And it's just neat to see them start applying it and not even thinking about it. It just becomes the lifestyle. It becomes what the family does.
Serving is what makes our community so great. For more information, you can check out the website at the bottom of the screen. Michelle, thank you again for everything you're doing.
Thanks for your support. We have an amazing community.
We really do.